Hello everyone and happy Monday. I wanted to come to report that I went on a walk today. I had a massive headache right around right there. And I'm like, I don't feel like doing the elliptical and, let this headache go any stronger. So I decided to go on a walk. We actually just came back. I'm just a little sweaty, not as much as I was yesterday. It's another 2-mile walk all the way to the end of the neighborhood and then coming back to our home. I did capture some images of our walk. One of my boys went walking with me, and in our walk, we saw beautiful sunset images. So I hope you enjoy the video that I'm gonna put at the end of this video. I only captured our walk on the way back because on the way there, it was still light. And so on the way back, it's just beautiful sunset pictures, beautiful flowers. And so I do hope that you enjoy that video at the end of this one. Today was another OMAD day. I took 2 coffees this morning. Normally I drink one for breakfast and then I drink another one for lunch. At work today, I only had 1 water. And so when I came home, I went ahead and drank 2 more. And then right now I'm drinking another one after my walk. I will probably drink another one, before I go to sleep. This is my dinner for today. I don't think I've told you guys, what I do for dinner. Normally for dinner, I like to have leftover meat from yesterday because I come home and as I am cooking, I like to munch on leftover meat from the day before. And so today when I got home, my husband had put some chicken in the air fryer. And then when the chicken was finished, I went ahead and added some pork chops to the air fryer. Now, while that was cooking, I heated up a beef patty. So I ate a beef patty while I was doing that. And then when I was cooking the pork chops, I did cut up one of the chicken. It's like the leg, where the leg and then the thighs all together. So I cut the leg portion, not the thigh, just the leg portion, and I ate that as well as I am cooking. Now for myself in a pan, I cooked 2 pork chops. I like them crispy. So I went ahead and added, some lard, some pork belly lard that I had left over from last time I did the pork belly. And I cooked the 2 pork chops in that to make them extra crispy. So when that was finished, I nibbled on a couple of cubes. As you can see in the video, I chopped them up into little cubes and I was eating those as well as I am cooking everything. I also cooked, I believe it was 13 eggs for the entire family. And so I divided that between the 4 of us. My boys, had some quesadillas with pork chops and a little bit of the chicken. But that was my plate for today. I did want to let you know that I did eat my entire plate as well as the beef patty and the leg that I had eaten to begin with. So sometimes I do that, especially if there's some leftovers, I eat while I am cooking and I forget to mention it, or because it's just, some more meat is just part of my meal, but it's not necessarily in the picture, because I do want you to see that I do eat enough protein that lasts me, the 24 hours or the 23 hours that I do fast. That's why OMAD is working for me, because I eat enough, to hold me off the entire day. And then of course, before my walk, I went ahead and had my coffee. And then now, I'm finishing off this water and I will finish off the next one that I open up in a minute. But that is it for me. Day 3 exercise check. I am happy that even though, I had this headache, I did not let that be an excuse for me. Actually, right now, the headache is still kind of lingering, but it's actually not as bad as it was when I left the house. So I am very excited, getting some fresh air, walking, getting some exercise in does help our bodies, guys. So if you're like me, that you get home and you're just so tired that you do not want to exercise, maybe 10-15 minute walk, it would definitely help you out a lot. I wish I would have timed it. Unfortunately, I didn't time my walk. I just know it's exactly 2 miles from my house all the way to the end, all the way coming back is 2 miles exactly. Just because before, when I used to actually, do the macros and the miles, and I had the Apple Watch and everything, I clocked it like that. So the distance just stayed in my head. But that is it for me. An excellent day number 23, as well as day 3 of my exercise routine that I told myself I would do for the last 10 days. Now for the 30-day challenge, we do have 7 days left. So I'm excited to see how you guys are doing. please put it down in the comments. Let everyone know when you started, what you are following, how is it going? I'm excited to hear from each and every one of you guys. 7 days is a long time. So if for some reason, you haven't been 100% on the diet or 100%, in the plan that you gave yourself, you can do it these last 7 days, guys. Anything is possible if you believe, if you put your effort, if you plan, if you prepare, and if you take action. And I know you guys can end this challenge successfully. Well, let's continue strong. I am here to support you in any way that I can. Please put it down in the comments if you have any questions about the keto, low carb, carnivore, or BBBE diet. If I don't know the answer, I will definitely find it for you so we can help each other reach success. Okay? Well, God bless you guys, and God willingly, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.